Assalamu alaikum dear viewers, I am Tayyib Ali. Welcome to my channel Chess Essentials. Our today's video topic is Understanding the Knight Part 2. In this video, we will see two games played by the Grandmasters in which knights play an important role. The first game is played between the Topalov and Ivanchuk in 2008. Topalov is here with the white pieces and Ivanchuk is with the black pieces, and the game starts with the e4. Black play e6, white play d4, black play d5, and white play knight c3, black play knight f6, white play e5, pushing the knight, and knight goes to d7. White play f4 and black play c5, white play knight f3 and black play knight c6, and white play bishop to the e3, and black play a6, white play a3, and black capture the d4 pawn and white capture with the knight. Here white play queen to the d2 and black play queen to c7, white play bishop to f3 and knight captures knight and bishop captures d4 and knight goes to the b6, and here white play knight to the e2 and bishop captures bishop and queen capture bishop, and here black play bishop to the d7 and white play b6, and here black play bishop to the b5 and white play knight to the c3, black play rook to the c8 and white capture the bishop, pawn captures the knight, and here white play bishop to the e2. Now you can see that there are many weaknesses in the black camp. Weakness on b7 and weakness on the b5, and also black knight is very horrible and white bishop is very active here, controlling the diagonals, and you can see that here the white bishop is very active and it controls the diagonals, white diagonals, open diagonals, and here black has two weaknesses on the b7 and b5. So these are two isolated double pawns on which white can attack, and also black knight is very horribly placed here and it can't go to many squares, so black should place this piece to a nice square. So black here play the move knight to the d7 because black wants to maneuver this knight from the b8 to the c6 square, from where knight can kick out the queen from the d4 square. So here white play rook to the a2, protecting the pawn on the c2, and black play knight to the b8, white castle, and black play knight to the c6. So you can see that black maneuver this knight from the b6 to the c6 square, and here the knight plays an active role, and also black queen does not has to guard the knight. So here white play queen to the d2 and black play queen b6 check. This is very important move because it pushes the white king to this corner, so that in the end game white king has to play extra move to get to the center. And now white play and now black play queen to the a5, white captures the queen and rook captures the queen, and now white play rook a to a1 and black play rook to the a8. So you can see that here black is pressurizing the pawn on the a3 and white can't protect this pawn, so white play rook to the d1, black capture the pawn on a3 and white capture the pawn on the b5, and black play knight to the b4, and now white play pawn to the c4 and black play rook to the a5. This is an inaccuracy, and white here play the best move f5, he captures f5 and g4, black capture the pawn on b3 and g captures the pawn on f5. Black play rook to the e3 and white play rook to the b1 and black play knight to the d3. So here white play the move e6 and black play d4 and white play bishop to the e8, black play knight to c5, white play bishop capture f7 check, and black play knight to the f8 and white play f6, g capture f6 and rook capture f6, and black king goes to e7 and white rook moves to the h6 and black play d3 and white captures on h7 and white and black play d2, white play rook to the g1 and black play rook to the e1 and white play bishop h5 check and black capture the pawn on the e6. White play rook to the g7 and black play knight to the e4 and black play knight to the e4. White, after giving a check on g7 and king moves to the e6 and white resign here because there are further no more checks and this is a losing position for the white and winning position for the black. So white resign here. So in this game you can see that black knight was on the b6 and black maneuvered this knight from b6 to the c6 where the knight kick out the queen and also black queen open up and black knight plays an effective role in this game. Now we will see a game between the Royce and Balogh played in 2007. Here Royce is with the white pieces and Balogh is with the black pieces and the game starts with the knight to the f3. Black play knight f6, white play g3, black play d5, white play bishop to g2 and black play e3, white play castle and black play knight to the d7 and white play d3 and black play b6 and white plays c4. Black play bishop to the b7 and c captures d5 and e captures d5 and white play knight to the c3. Black play bishop to the e7 and white play e4. White play e4 because white wants to open up the king of black. Here black capture the pawn on the e4 and d capture e4 and black play knight to the c6. And now white and now white sees some holes in the black position. The holes on the f5 and c6 square. So white play the move knight to the d4, immediately going to that squares. And here black can't capture the pawn because if black capture the pawn on the e4, then black will be dead lost because rook comes to the e1 and black king will be in danger. Let me show you. Here if knight capture e4, then knight capture e4, and if knight captures e4 and then rook to the e1 comes. Here black knight is attacked twice. So if black knight moves back, then bishop goes to the g5. And here because bishop is pinned, so it can't capture the bishop on g5. Let's suppose black play f6. Then queen goes to the h5, gives check to black king, and now black position is destroyed. So black can't capture the pawn and black castle here. And white play e5 and black play bishop captures g2 and white capture the bishop and black play knight to the d5 and white play knight to the c6. Knight to the c6 is very good move and here knight is very much powerful because it controls many squares in the enemy camp. And here black play knight captures c3 and white play b captures c3 and black play queen to the e8 and white play queen to the d5 and here black play king to the h8 and white play bishop to the a3 and here black play f5 and white play f4 and black play rook to the g8. Now white bring his rook to the open file and black moves his bishop to the f8 and here white knight goes to the d8. And you can see that how much effective a knight was on the 6th rank and now it moves to the 8th rank. You can see that how much effective was the white knight on the c6 and now it moves to the d8, cutting the queen and the rook, and the rook is under attack. So rook captures the knight and queen captures the rook and queen goes to the a4 and here bishop captures c5 and bishop captures c5 and black and white queen goes to d2 and black gives check on the e4. White block with the rook and black resign here because if black play some move, let's see if black play g6, then white play d3, and if black play a4, white play rook to the d2 and black has nothing to do here. White is up in exchange and white will win the game soon. Here black resign. So these were the two games in which you can see that knights play a very important role and knights seem to be superior than the bishops. Find advanced sport points for their knights and bring their knights somehow to these sport points so that knights become very useful on that squares, and this leads to the winning advantage for them. So these are the two games. Hopefully you have understand that how to maneuver a knight or a piece in a game. If your piece is in bad position, then you should find a way to bring it to the better squares where it can control many effective squares, and also it improve your position. This is all about today's video. Inshallah we will meet again in our next video. Thank you.